Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Viz 44-1. It's a Tier 7 Czech heavy tank. It's located on the south border of mines, and this one is under the command of Alephus, and I'm not sure if we've actually got any engine noises, so we'll just let the game start and see. No, there isn't any, so we'll have to restart rather quickly, and that should only take a matter of seconds. Yes, we've got engine noises at last. Okay, and the game started. I pushed it forwards. Okay, well there's three guns you can have with this particular tank. Either a 100mm, an 88mm or a 105mm. Let's have a look and see who Alephus is actually loading, what he's got. Well, he's got the 100mm, 250 Alpha, 175mm pen. He's actually, well, he keeps switching between ammo at the moment. 250mm pen with the heat rounds. Now he's gone up the east side. We're on mine south spawn. That's better. We like to see which tanks are in which. Okay, he's been spotted by the enemy, and the King Tiger managed to track him. And the enemy's got a Viz 44 as well. Now this is the first game that Alephus has played with this particular tank. Gets nice penetration on the lower plate of the enemy Viz. He's hiding his own because of course he knows it's a vulnerable one. And a round into the King Tiger captured as well. Probably the best thing to do to back away. Oh! I thought for a second he was about to get penned. Goes for the cupola and gets it. Yep, T-34-85 showed this side of his turret. That's an easy pen. Going to do the same again. And he's out the game. Gets another one into the Viz 44 just as he's retreating. It's a heat round and he's going for the same again. And he gets that one through as well, but he only gets tracked in return. This should be a kill shot. Oh, no, not quite. Next shot. That is. Only 66. It did take a round though. And the King Tiger managed to put a round into him as well. 233, that's the 88mm on the King Tiger. He's all alone up here. He needs the help of that Caro P88. But he's kind of decided to go over into the corner. Now if he does come down to help, and he appears to, then we can get shots into this King Tiger. Yes, he gets one into the side, so they're double tapping him now. Or double teaming, I should say. Wait for it. Ow! Oh, well it tracked him, but it didn't kill him. I think he just got the front of the tread, but this one will go in. Yep, 257. Next one's a kill shot. Go for it. Low plate. He decided to immobilize him instead, but it still went through. And he got the help of the Caro and he sanks him, which is good sportsmanship. Okay, that budgie up there can only come through if he goes to the other side, and that makes him an easy shot. Unfortunately, it ricocheted off because it was the wrong angle. And again, he's getting the wrong angle and the shell's just bouncing off. I think he might be hitting the upper plate on the budgie, and that's why it's just not playing. That one went through because it went through the turret, and the next one will be a kill shot if he can get it in. But I think the budgie knows that he's on his last legs now, so he's decided to retreat. Okay, they seem to be doing rather well because they've got two up on the enemy now, and Alephus appears to actually have 20% of the enemy hit pool, and while that doesn't guarantee that he's got the high caliber, he could be well on the way to it. He's already got 3 kills, so he's doing rather nicely in his team. Oh, Stir Mill, not good news. Yeah, he takes one round from the Stir Mill, and he doesn't want to take another one if he can help it. So, yeah, well, that one went into the track, so that's better that it happened. Now he's a one-shot. And he's out the game. That's 4 kills. Whew, that was lucky. That Stir Mill could have killed him, and he thanked the guy for doing that. Yes, if that steering mill had got another shot into him, that might have been very, very dicey, because it might have killed him. No guarantee, but it was close. At least it left him on a working balance of hit points, because 232 is not bad. Doesn't make him a one-shot for some of the enemy, but a few of them, yes, they might be able to. I think the Steel Waffenträger and the Challenger might be able to take him out with one shot. And they've still got an M44 on the enemy team. Well, they've lost their budgie now. That's one good thing. If he had the derp gun, he might have been able to do better, but he's out the game now. It's the Challenger we've got to worry about. He's just around the corner. He's fighting it out at this moment with one of our teammates. We're just trying to... Oh, the T28 HTC goes down, but now he's going to be focused on us. We've got his rear. One shot in, but we've got to make sure we don't take another hit from him or from the M44 if we can help it. We're loaded. And he gets the kill shot. Good. That saved him, because the Challenger was the one that could have been the problem. And the Steel Waffenträger, not so much of a problem, but he still can one-shot us, but not anymore, because he just got taken out of the game by the Skoda T25. And now Alephus has got 5 kills. He's well on the way to getting his top gun, but he's got to get the M44, which is the last enemy vehicle. He could pop through the gap and... Oh, no, no, no! Can he get shot in time? No, he can't. And I think the SU-152 just fired around, and he needs that kill to get his top gun. Can he get it and win the game? He could just about make out the vehicle outline. Well, for a second. Now he's got him. Yes! Nice shot! Ends the game and earns him a top gun as well. Well played. Well, that was a pretty interesting game. A first game in the Viz 44-1, and Alephus managed to get an ace tanker. Very well done indeed. He also got a Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemies, a bruise the medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, and he got a couple of battle hero medals. He picked up the high caliber because he did deal the most damage in the game, and he also got a top gun for getting 6 kills, and that's not bad for a first game in this tank. First ever game in this tank. Wow, pretty good. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he stands. Well, of course, he's top of the table on damage because he got 3,959 hit points in that battle, and the next highest scorer was the budgie on the enemy team, the one he tried to kill several times. 1,834 went to him, and the third highest damage was the Shiv 74 in his own team with 1,234. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those, which was 6 kills, 2/5 of the enemy team. The second highest was the budgie with 3 kills, and then there was 4 tanks with 2 kills apiece. The Skoda T25, T28 Concept, the E25, and the Krupp Steel Waffenträger. And when it came to base XP, yeah, he's got the top on that one as well, 1,651. So in his first battle, he topped all 3 columns. And that's quite a high base XP as well. 719 went to the T28 Concept and 687 went to the Skoda T25. It kind of indicates that the rest of his team were less than proficient in their tanks. Well, they were leaving it all to Alephus, and for some time actually he was holding the east side of the map on his own, until of course his teammate in the Caro actually came over to help him, just to distract the Tigers so that he could actually get a couple of rounds into the side of the guy and finish him off. 26 shots fired, 23 direct hits, 19 penetrations. Well, he knew when to use the premium ammo, and he did use it all up. 3,959 hit points of damage, all of it at close range. 10 hits received from the enemy, only 5 of which actually penetrated, 5 non-penetrations, and most of those shots actually hit the tracks. The enemy tanks weren't that accurate where they placed their shots. 960 hit points of damage, blocked by armor, blocked by his tracks. 5 enemy vehicles spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 713 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 44,282 credits for the game, and after repair, ammunition, respawn, and consumables, took away a profit of 12,174 credits. But if he had actually been running a free-to-play account, he would have made a loss. 1651 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 4954 experience points altogether. So a very good score, and the Viz 44-1, it's a fairly underwhelming tank when you first get it, but thankfully he actually had the right guns. There are several guns, as I mentioned. The top gun is actually the Tier 8 105mm, but he elected to use the 100mm because basically it does have more penetration and slightly more punch than the 88mm, but the difference is that, of course, it does slightly less damage and it's got slightly longer on the reload, which means you don't get as many shots out, but it is actually probably the better of the guns. So good choice getting the 100mm because it certainly worked. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And of course, please do let other people know that our channel exists, because we don't just handle Arty, you know. You've got a much better chance of appearing on our channel than you have on Quickie Baby or Jingles, because they don't do that many replays. And well, it seems that when Klaus picks another replay from outside his own replays, he normally picks Pools Medals only, so you're very unlikely to get a replay on his channel unless it's you're one of his friends, or how should we say, one of his streaming regulars, and then of course he might feature you because he knows you. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one, and thank you for watching.